The proposals that are being put forward by organizations like World Economic Forum, working through the United Nations, for example, they are talking about technology being introduced to all humans at the time of birth by the year 2030 to give the newborn children the edge they need to compete in the world. What we're not being told is the downside. What do we lose? What is the price that we pay for giving away our humanness? And because when a chip begins doing what we do naturally, we lose those cognitive abilities. They begin to atrophy and die. In one generation, and through epigenetics, the next generation, pretty soon, we are no longer functioning the way we have in the past. This is fascinating me because a lot of people think it's like this little dial. You can say, well, let's just try, we'll turn on transhumanism, which is the word we haven't introduced yet. But transhumanism, trans means beyond. The transhuman movement is the movement to augment or replace much of our biology with synthetics and with technology. And that movement is what we're talking about here. They're pushing very quickly to introduce so much of this by the year 2030, this magic year 2030 for a lot of reasons, en masse. So computer chips in the brains of young children, RFID chips. They say your life will be easier, you will be safer. If you've got an RFID chip in your body, everybody knows where you are, you'll be safer. But nobody's talking about the drawbacks and the downside. We can see where, when we don't use facets of our brain, then we lose cognitive abilities. We lose the ability to solve problems, socialization skills, the ability to communicate. Sweden is leading the world with RFID chips in the skin. So here's the commercial. You go on YouTube, you can see the commercial. Here's a guy walking down the street, blue skies, birds are singing, music's playing. He says, I've never felt freer in my life. He goes to work, opens his security door with his fingertips. He's got a chip there. Goes to his computer, turns it on with a chip, a different chip, goes to the ATM. He's got 15 chips in his body, 15 chips. And he says he's never been freer in his life.